I know we have a lot to cover today, which I'm very excited about. So I want to officially welcome everyone. We are live here on Zoom. We're live here on Facebook, and what a crowd we have. So I'd like to join and thank everyone for joining us today. We've got some very special guests. I have to say the best part of my job is I still get to work with all my friends, right? So I love this. I love that I get to connect with everyone. So I think no stranger to anyone here in the Spoiled Agent family, Denise Graham, who's the account director for Canada for Experience Kissimmee. Welcome, Denise.
Thank you. Hi, everyone.
And of course, we have also, not new friend for us, because we all know Lydia, our friend Lydia, who is a business development sales manager for Universal Orlando. Welcome, Lydia, and you take care of US and Canada.
I do. Yes, there's a small territory. Hey guys, great to see you today.
Welcome, welcome. Ladies, I know that everyone's in for a treat. I'm very excited for today. I'll be honest, because these are both my area, my favorite place to go for theme parks as well as an adult, right? Because sometimes when you don't have kids, you're done with Disney, you want to try something different, and Universal is the place for me anyway. All right, but I know, Lydia, you have a amazing prize for one lucky spoiled agent that stays on to the question period today. What is that, Lydia?
So we're giving away 4 park tickets for Universal Orlando Resort. And it's going to be a 3-day 3-park park tickets. So good luck, guys. It's a big prize. So
It's a
Can I
huge
enter? Can you put my name in there?
I know, right? Looking forward to seeing one of you in the parks real soon.
It's a
Good
huge
luck,
prize,
guys.
and we really thank you for your generosity. And we want to thank all the spoiled agents for joining us over your lunch hour if you're here in the Ontario area, like the 3 of us are. But of course, we have the whole country covered today, right?
I'm seeing a lot of familiar names in the chat already.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And also, just on that point, Lydia, if anyone has any questions for the girls, please put them in the Q&A box, not the chat. The chat, it moves up, we lose things. I like to say we keep the chat for the oohs and the ahs, because there's lots of that today that's going to happen for sure. Okay, ladies, well, I'm going to let you go, and I'll see you at the end to take over the Q&A with you all right?
Great. Thank you, Susan. And hi again, everyone. Welcome. As Susan mentioned, my name is Denise Graham, and I'm the account director here in Canada for Experience Kissimmee. And my wonderful colleague and friend from Universal Orlando Resort is Lydia Markser. Our contact information is on the screen here. Please reach out. We're always just a phone call or an email away. Lydia has a lot of great information to cover today. So I'm going to, without further ado, get started with a little bit about Kissimmee and then pass the floor over to Lydia. So to start, we are thrilled with the amount of lift that's going into Orlando International Airport and into our destination. Of course, we have Air Canada and Air Canada Rouge, Air Transat flights as well this winter, mostly in the Quebec market, as well as Halifax and Moncton, New Brunswick. You've got Flair, which is moving from Sanford to Orlando International Airport. Porter, we're thrilled about their lift into the destination as well, and they are increasing the lift as well starting in November. And then, of course, WestJet. I mean, they really have the most lift this winter starting in November with direct flights from across the country. And I'm sure because we've got agents from across the country, you know where they are, but we've got Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, Regina, Saskatoon, Winnipeg, Toronto and Halifax, as well as St. John's, Newfoundland. So some great lift into our destination. And we're also very thrilled that Canadian arrivals are up actually 13% versus 2019, so versus pre-pandemic numbers. So thank goodness we have world famous theme parks in our backyard. And when it comes to accommodation, we really want to make sure that you're staying in Kissimmee. So with our special guest today, we're really going to concentrate on the theme parks because we know that's the main draw into the area. But when you come to Central Florida, we really want your clients to stay with us in Kissimmee. We are the vacation home capital of the world with over 30,000 vacation homes to choose from. Everything from a cozy 1-bedroom at Margaritaville, one of the cottages there, up to as large as 15 bedrooms. So I always say find 30 of your closest friends and family, and you can come experience Kissimmee and Universal Orlando Resort when you are in Central Florida. So when it comes to things to do, as I said, it's really the world famous theme parks that are the main draw, but we have a lot of nature-based outdoor activities and adventures to take part in as well. A lot of shopping, whether it be duty-free, some of the outlet malls, dining locations. You could do a spa getaway as well, and entertainment districts, including our new Sunset Walk, which is the promenade right outside of the Margaritaville Resort. So without further ado, I'm going to pass it over to Lydia at Universal to cover everything Universal.
Thank you so much, Denise. So happy to be partnered with you and Susan. Thanks so much for this opportunity. Yes, lots to talk about. So we do have to get started. Denise is going to keep me on track because I have a lot of slides and a lot of epic stuff as well to talk about. It's going to be an amazing year coming, guys. So hold on to your hats. Of course, there's my contact information. I do have quite a bit of video content, a lot of epic, specifically on Epic Universe videos to show you as well. So let's get started, Denise. Woohoo, epic. I know. And I do have a bit of a cold, so apologize for that. All right. Another video.
This isn't a fairy tale vacation. This isn't make-believe. It's heart-racing, adrenaline-pumping madness. And the exact opposite. It's everywhere you've ever wanted to go. Everything you've ever wanted to try. And everyone you've ever wanted to meet. It's real bravery, real adventure, real excitement for all. Universal Orlando Resort. It's more than magic. It's real.
All right. It's time for a butterbeer, guys. But first, we're going to take a quick peek at the park map. And of course, just a reminder that we do have the 3 parks, Universal Studios Florida, Islands of Adventure, and Volcano Bay. And again, they're super close, these parks, to each other. Just a reminder, it only takes about 4 minutes to walk from Universal Studios into Islands of Adventure. Very easy to get around. We also have the Hogwarts Express that connects both parks, Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. We are the home of Harry Potter, of course. So we have the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Hogsmeade in Islands of Adventure. And then 4 years later came Diagon Alley. And then we have that Hogwarts Express that connects both parks. You do need that park-to-park ticket in order to ride the Hogwarts Express. Then we have our water theme park, Universal's Volcano Bay. I do have some slides coming about specifically about Volcano Bay. It's a great experience, not like a regular theme park. It's lush. You feel like you're in the islands. You feel like you're in the tropics when you're in Volcano Bay. And very easy to, of course, get to Volcano Bay. You can get to Volcano Bay with the shuttle from City Walk very, very easily. So I could spend hours on this park map, but Denise, we're going to have to keep going rolling because we got so much to talk about. So many epic things to talk about. But first, I'll talk a little bit about Volcano Bay. And truly, it is an amazing experience. Volcano Bay really is like no other water park. So lots and lots of great tidbits as well. Thank you, Denise, to tell you about a few visiting tips as well when you are visiting Volcano Bay. With regards to, we've got the early park admission. So just a reminder, when you do book your tickets to Universal Parks and Resorts vacations, as long as it's a multi-day ticket, which is 2 days or more, you always get the early park admission to the parks. So you're going to get early park admission into Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure, but also Volcano Bay. So definitely, of course, encourage your clients to take advantage of that, especially during this time of year during the hot summer months where it's going to be busier. Or you arrive or come after 3 p.m. because again, high noon, especially at this time in the summer months, which is of course high season, especially in July is our busiest time because the locals are also going to the parks. Definitely come really early or come after 3 p.m. because don't forget the parks are going to be open later on in the summer months. So it's really nice to see Volcano Bay as well during dusk and during that, when the sun is setting as well, because it's a really completely different experience. 3 park ticket any time of year. Basically, the real message here is, we do have the 2 park tickets, but get those 3 park tickets in the hands of your clients before they go, because if they arrive and they're going to see, the volcano. It's, you can't hide it. It's pretty tall. And the kids are going to be like, why are we not going there? So, and then you're stuck buying just a general entrance into Volcano Bay. So of course it's a lot cheaper to be able to buy that 3-park ticket before you go. So make sure that you get those tickets in the hands of your clients before. So let's talk a little bit about what's new right now in the parks. And we have some really great things that are going to pause a little bit during Halloween Horror Nights, but we have the Universal's Mega Movie Parade. This is honestly one of the best parades. I've been with the company for 16 years. One of the best parades we've ever had. I mean, all of our parades are awesome, but this truly is spectacular, really bringing back all those great movies, Universal movies. So it is an amazing parade to watch. Hogwarts Always. So we've have many different versions of this great light show. And this is where the light, it's the projection mapping off of Hogwarts Castle. And, we have the dark arts, which will, be during Halloween Horror Nights. We've got the holidays during Christmas, and we also have Hogwarts Always. So this is another really great offering that we have during the year as well, where it's going to be a year in the life at Hogwarts. We have DreamWorks Land. So this is our new section in Universal Studios, and great for kids, great for all ages, because you can see you've got the Trolls, you've got Kung Fu Panda, you've got Shrek and Shrek's Cottage. So you can go and have a photo op and chat with Shrek, Fiona and Donkey at Shrek's Cottage. But lots of great stuff at DreamWorks Land. And we have the sensational Symphonic Spectacular. So this is another new Lagoon show, which we've had several different versions as well. Really fantastic light show. There's 600 drones. It really is quite spectacular. So that is also going to pause during Halloween Horror Nights, but that will come back as well. All right, so let's talk a little bit about that little thing that's opening up next year, 2025. We don't know yet when the opening will be, but I promise we will tell you at some time this year. So stay tuned because it is coming. Universal's Epic Universe opening in 2025. We're going to talk a little bit about the different lands, the different worlds, that we're going to have at Epic Universe. So here's a map here just to show you. Me too, Super Nintendo World. Lots of great comments there. I'm excited about a lot of these different worlds. Celestial Park, that is going to be your main hub, and that is actually your entrance point into Epic Universe. That's where the turnstiles will be, and that's going to kind of be your central location where you're going to enter the worlds through their portal through Celestial Park. Moving along, you got Super Nintendo World. We already have Super Nintendo World and some of other parks in California. So you might be already familiar with a little bit about Super Nintendo World and Mario Kart and so forth. So we'll talk about that. Dark Universe, I'm super excited about Dark Universe because this really is going to bring to life what Universal started as, and that is the founding father of the horror movie. So this is going to be just awesome as well. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Ministry of Magic. We have to have some Potter in there, obviously. We're going to go back into the 1920s with the Fantastic Beasts and then jump into the Ministry of Magic on a really super attraction as well in the 1990s with Harry Potter and Friends. Moving along, How to Train Your Dragon, Isla Burke, where you're going to soar like a dragon. And this is going to be absolutely spectacular as well. So let's dive a little bit deeper into these worlds. Again, all these really great IPs that we've got is just going to be absolutely fantastic. So we're going to keep moving, and we're going to look deeper into some of these areas. I'm seeing a lot of great comments, and yes, it is going to be absolutely amazing. I'm just so excited about Epic. So looking at just some more photos specifically of some of the different worlds. Again, Celestial Park is going to be your main entrance point. As you can see with these photos, it's going to be very lush. It's bringing the park back into theme parks. You're going to feel like you're in some of those really iconic parks around the world. Stardust Racers is going to be one of the marquee attractions that we're going to have at Epic Universe. It's going to be the tallest and the fastest attraction at Epic. Constellation Carousel, again, some really great attractions that we're going to have, and that's going to be in that main central hub area. Great dining as well in Celestial Park, where you're going to have full service dining at the Atlantic, and also the Blue Dragon Pan Asian restaurant. So again, lots of great dining in that central hub area as well, which again, where you're going to enter the different worlds from. You got the Nintendo Superstar Store, excuse me, where you can get lots of different, of course, Nintendo and Universal merchandise and get all the stuff that you need for Super Nintendo World as well. And we're going to talk about the power-up bands as well. And then, of course, How to Train Your Dragon, Isle of Berk. You can see here where you're going to be, of course, entering all these different worlds to their portal. And here's a video on this world. All right, so the video is really says it all with regards to what this great land is going to look like. Of course, you saw, Hiccup's wing gliders, some other spectacular things you're going to see as well. The untrainable dragon as well, and the Dragon Racers Rally. Just so excited with all of this. Fire drill and the Viking training camp as well. So again, really excited for this, and of course Mead Hall. So great food that we're going to have in How to Train Your Dragon, and some, of course, you got to have some of those photo ops where you meet Berk, the best known dragon and Viking. All right, Super Nintendo World. Who's ready for this? I know I am. So let's see a video on that. All right. So Super Nintendo World, as you know, of course, we already have open out in California. So there's going to be a lot of similarities, but it is going to be larger as well. Where we're going to have Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. So again, very similar to the attraction that we have out in California, where you are going to be wearing specific goggles that you're going to put on, and you're also going to tap in with your power-up bands, which is not necessary, but I'll talk about the power-up bands in a moment. We're also going to have some attractions that we don't have in California, Mine Cart Madness, that we're also going to have another really great attraction where it's actually going to feel like you're jumping the tracks, which is really cool. So that is going to be in Donkey Kong Country. Then in the Mushroom Kingdom, we've got Yoshi's Adventure as well. So we're going to have 3 attractions at Super Nintendo World at Universal's Epic Universe. And we're going to also have the Toadstool Cafe, so which we do have in California. Make sure that you tell your clients they're going to be actually getting to the Toadstool Cafe first, and then there's going to be a QR code where they can make their dining reservations. You can't do it before getting into Super Nintendo World. So, but lots of great food, lots of great themed stuff there as well. Lots of great interactive key challenges. So just want to touch upon this really quickly. We do have these power-up bands, which is in the next slide, I believe. And you lots to choose from here, 2 of them that are actually unique to Orlando. This really enhances your experience at Super Nintendo World because it's not necessary, but there's lots of things to do in the world that you can't do without these power-up bands. So you can't pre-purchase them. You can purchase them, of course, in Universal Store while you're in Super Nintendo World. If you happen to have one from being at Super Nintendo World in California, you can use them in Orlando. So they are bi-coastal, but it definitely does enhance your experience because there's lots of fun things to do in Super Nintendo. Well, lots of character meet and greets as well, as you can see. So I got Mario and Luigi and of course Princess Peach hanging around there somewhere as well. All right, Dark Universe. Let's watch a video and we'll talk about that as well. Wow, that I saw somebody say it gives goosebumps, and it certainly does. So this again is going to bring to life what Universal started as the founding fathers of course, all of these great monsters like Frankenstein and so forth. Amazing, I know. Really excited. So you're going to walk into Darkmoor, and you can see there's going to be Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein Experiment. Again, over the top. Really brand new technology as well. So I guess stay tuned. It's just going to be amazing. The Curse of the Werewolf as well. So another attraction that we're going to have at Dark Universe. And we're also going to have the Darkmoor Monster Makeup Experience, so you can actually go in and have makeup done to marry different kinds of monsters and so forth. So how cool is that? Das Steakhouse, where you're going to be served by some vampires. So how cool is that as well? Just love all the theming. Is going to be just amazing. Lots of great, of course, meet and greets, as you can see, as well. This is not Halloween Horror Nights. Just want to, that's a big question that I get. There's not going to be jump scares. It's not like that. It's going to be spooky, but not scary in that manner where, people are going to be jumping out at you. The Burning Blade Tavern, as well. So really, really excited, for this world. And the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic. So I'll watch a quick video and we'll talk about that. Wow. So you can see there, you're going to be going to Dolores Umbridge's trial there in the Ministry of Magic. That's going to be the attraction. But as you can see, you're also going to be heading to Paris as well. And lots of great stuff. Yes, lots of great. So the comments I'm seeing are awesome. Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry. So again, that's going to be the marquee attraction there that we're going to have, and lots of great stuff at Epic. But now it's time to jump back into Universal Orlando Resort and talk a little bit about special events, specifically Halloween Horror Nights, which is starting just around the corner. We actually had our team member preview, which obviously I didn't go to because I'm not in Orlando, but I heard it was absolutely amazing last night. So we're going to have haunted houses, we're going to have scare zones, we're going to have a live show and lots of great merch and food and beverages and all kinds of great stuff, all starting on August the 30th, running to November the 3rd. So let's talk a little bit about the houses and the product that we have available for you to book through Universal Parks and Resorts Vacations. See, there's some of the original houses that we have, but we have some of our intellectual property houses. You can see here, A Quiet Place, Ghostbusters, and Monsters, and also Insidious the Further. So let's look a little bit into some of these attractions, or some of these houses, excuse me. All right. Next slide is going to, I think, show the first video.
Halloween Horror Nights. Every year, this amazing event terrifies thousands of guests at Universal Studios Hollywood in California, Universal Studios Florida in Orlando, and other Universal theme parks around the globe. With incredibly detailed haunted mazes and streets filled with horrifying characters, the parks are transformed into living nightmares. So lock your doors, turn out the lights, and get ready for a look inside Universal's Halloween Horror Nights.
This is for real. Make a sacrifice.
All right. So that's not the video to sell you at the ones that are faint of heart. But hey, if I can do it, you can do it as well. Don't forget, the characters can't touch you. So I know, isn't it awesome? And so again, running on August 30th until November the 3rd. And haunted houses, scare zones. And let's talk a little bit about some of those specific intellectual properties, houses that we have. A quiet place. I can't wait to see this one because you have to be quiet in a quiet place. So let's see the video on that.
Warning, unusual audio-visual activity in your area.
If they hear you, they hunt you. A quiet place. Only at Universal Halloween Horror Nights, where horror lives.
And wow is right. All right, Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Let's watch this one.
Warning, unusual audio-visual activity in your area.
I love this town.
You're on thin ice, buddy.
Yeah, if you say so.
Mijo, get your butt in here. You left the TV on and this room is a disaster. You picked the wrong neighborhood.
Ace and icy new evil. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Only at Universal Halloween Horror Nights, where horror lives.
All right, and the last one we're going to watch is Insidious the Further.
Warning, unusual audio-visual activity in your area.
So, what are you doing after?
Haven't thought about it.
Come on, Jade. You know we all want you to go. Plus, what good is a cast party if you aren't going to be there?
Fine. Then I'll think about it.
Melissa, you're up. They need you for last looks. That's me. See you later.
They've come back to haunt you. Insidious, the Further. Only at Universal Halloween Horror Nights, where horror lives.
All right, so who's ready for Halloween Horror Nights? And we also have Monsters Eternal Bloodlines as well. So we love our Universal Monsters houses as well. So let's look at some of the tickets that we have available to you. And don't forget the scare zones as well, that you are going to walk through as you're going from one house to the other. So we've got some really great theming there as well. So let's take a look at some of the live entertainment, of course, that we have. We have the Nightmare Fuel Nocturnal Circus this year. So really entertaining show as well. Lots of great dining and shopping, of course, lots of great theme stuff. Again, I heard about it last night from our team members who saw the preview. And we have lots of great tickets available for you as well. To be able to book for your clients. Of course, we're starting in just a couple of days, so you can still do some of those last minute tickets and express. Don't forget, advance purchase is key. If you arrive at the gates, it's going to be more expensive. Got to have an express pass or at least or an RIP tour to be able to see every house in one night. You will not be able to see every house in one night if you don't have one of these. Express passes, you're going to bypass the regular lineups, similar to the daytime as well. So got to get that in the hands of your clients as well. Multi-night tickets that we do have, again, a lot of these, people have kind of already purchased. These are, a lot more in market. But of course you get the Rush of Fear, Frequent Fear, and Frequent Fear Plus Pass, which is multi-nights that we have available as well. Lots of great enhancements that we can also book for your clients. The premium scare, so you only have one more day to get this because it's actually tomorrow. So it's kind of a special thing that we've done. You get the access to all the haunted houses. It's something special that we put together this year, but it's the day before Halloween Horror Nights actually starts. So this is actually starting tomorrow. So you can still book your client if they're arriving tomorrow to do this great one night exclusive. RIP tours. So this is the VIP tours at night. It's the VIP guides taking you through the haunted houses. You're going to get in first, no lineups. This is the best way to see Halloween Horror Nights. If you're an enthusiast, it sells out. So if you have somebody interested, book it right away because it does sell out. Several nights are already booking up. And of course, as you get closer to Halloween, it books up even more. Priority entrance. I can see the duration there. You get reserved seating for the show as well. Parking if that's something that you need as well, complimentary valet. Pre-tour reception at Cafe La Bamba, so you have a bar there too. If you need to pre-game on your Liquid Courage, you can do that as well. And you also get the express pass for the attractions that are open during Halloween Horror Nights, because we also do have certain attractions that are open as well, in addition to the haunted house, and get some commemorative stuff as well. So book this as soon as possible, as well as the express passes, because they will sell out. Again, the RIP tours. You can see the jumping off point for the prices. It does fluctuate. So again, really important to get, tell your client about the RIP tours, because it really is the best way to see Halloween Horror Nights. If you're a Halloween enthusiast, you only have one night, you got to do RIP tour, or you have to do the express pass. So again, best way to experience Halloween Horror Nights. You're going to see everything in true front of the line fashion. So you really are going to basically cut the line up and there's no line. It really is great value. Again, when you see what you're getting, you're going to be able to do Halloween Horror Nights in just one night. And as you can see, it will sell out. We have the Unmasking the Horror Tour as well. So for those of you that, you know, I saw some comments, can't do it, you can do this. This is a lights on tour. We have the 3 house and the 6 house. And this is where you're going through the haunted houses during the day with a VIP guide. The great thing about this is you actually see all the details of the haunted houses, which you do not catch most of it at nighttime when you're going through the houses. So it's really great for those Halloween enthusiasts, or perhaps if you're just not, you know, going through at nighttime is not your thing. This is another great way to experience Halloween Horror Nights, but not get those jump scares. And you can also take photos. Here's some photos that were taken by some team members as well in previous haunted houses. So you can't take photos at nighttime when you're going through. So again, lots of great product. We have a little toolkit there, so you can scan that. Lots of great assets that we do put together for you to be able to promote Halloween Horror Nights out to your clients. Last thing, I'm just going to mention the Stay and Scream. Just a reminder that if your client already has a daytime ticket into Universal Studios, they don't have to leave and come back. They can go into this holding area where they're going to scan their Halloween Horror Nights ticket. They're going to hang out there for a while. They can grab a drink, grab something to eat. They're going to be the first to line up. You know, one of the popular attractions, you know, like last year, I haven't done Halloween Horror Nights yet this year, but last year was Stranger Things. So first to line up for Stranger Things well before they open the regular gate. So you can usually do at least 2 attractions before they open the regular gate by doing Stay and Scream. So don't forget to remind your clients of that as well. Last minute killer tips. As well, check out the exclusive food and drinks and the merchandise, because again, there's lots of great specialty items that we do have as well during Halloween Horror Nights. Head towards house at the back of the park. Everybody wants to go in the first house that they see. You know, when you're going through the front gates, when it opens, head to the back, because not everybody's thinking that way. Of course, comfortable shoes, dress for the weather. You never know, Orlando, it may rain or so forth. But another great tips. And the performers do not touch you. So don't forget that when you're going through the houses. I know it can be scary the first time you go through it, but the performers don't touch you. So attend the event if you dare, and I hope to see you there. So we are, of course, have the holidays as well, where we've got the holiday parade featuring Macy's, Mannheim Steamroller, and Grinchmas. So lots of great value added features. This is, you know, free with park admission during the holidays. We do have a few premium products that will be released, you know, in the next month's time that you can also book for your clients. But there's lots that value added. Christmas in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and lots of other great decor as well. And then we're going to have Mardi Gras as well, which is going to be earlier in the year. We have nightly parades, lots of great beads, live concerts on select nights, and lots of great international cuisine. So we'll talk about Mardi Gras a little bit later this year as well. So stay tuned for that. So stay tuned for more great stuff coming soon for Halloween Horror Nights. Again, we've got Mardi Gras, the holidays, Rock the Universe, our Christian concert, which happens in January. We'll be releasing that in the coming months. And of course, Halloween Horror Nights starting in a couple of days. So, of course, Universal Parks and Resorts Vacations is the official travel company of Universal Orlando Resort. And just so you know, we have a wide sales team. I'm not in that picture, just FYI, but I am the only Canadian on the sales team. When you get me, you get everybody else. We all work together. We're all measured together, which I think is a really great way to work because then we're all helping each other as well. So we have a really great team there in Orlando. And you get the expertise and support of our agent call center dedicated to travel advisors. So those are the people you're going to call. And if you are in Vax Vacation Access, because of course you can book our tickets and some of those enhancements to go with your tickets right there in Vax Vacation Access. If you have a question, click on live chat. You can talk to somebody there on the team. You can ask any questions with that text message number, any general questions. You can also check out the Universal Partner Community, which is your agent, a go-to site for your training as well. We always talk about early park admission because you do get early park admission when you book those multi-day tickets. So 2 days or more, you get early park admission. Only way to get that. You're not going to get it if you buy your tickets through the front gates. Partner Community, again, that is your go-to place to do your training. We also have collateral there for you. So as you can see, we have a training program on Orlando, and we have sales tools, and we also have the collaborate section where you can, of course, ask any questions and so forth. So lots of great training. We do have training as well on the new ticket structure that we're going to have for Universal's Epic Universe. It's not really released out to the public, but we do have the training there for you as well. So please check back and see how those tickets are going to work for Epic because it has been released. You do need to complete your certification every 365 days to keep your certification. And that's when you see your partner perks open up as well. So don't forget to complete that. Of course, you can also get 50% off of up to 3-day park-to-park tickets as well. If you are coming down yourself, we want you to experience the park. So just quickly on Vax, this is where you're going to book your tickets and enhancements. Of course, there's that drop down. You're going to go to theme park tickets and features only. So just quickly about those theme parks, they are date-based. So the first day of usage can be any day also within the usage window, but the ticket price is based on the first day of that usage window. So for example, if you have a 4-day ticket, you have 7 days to visit the parks 4 times. So that's how the date-based tickets work. We do still have a ticketing promotion to buy 3 days and get 2 days for free. So this is a really great value as well. So make sure that you are, getting these tickets in the hands of your clients before they do travel to Orlando. We have a Facebook group, and this is only for travel agents. So the TS Advisors of Travel Industry Sales. So please make sure if you haven't joined this group before, we put a lot of information out there. If there's something new in the parks, we've got the Orlando team that will go out, take a picture, and post it right away for you. And you can utilize any photos that we do post on TS Advisors. So make sure you join that and answer all the questions on there. And of course, I'm in travel industry sales, so we absolutely love travel advisors. That's all I do is support the trade. So thank you so much for your support. And of course, don't forget Sell More Universal. I know we went a little bit over, Denise, so I'll kick it back over to you.
That was great. Thank you. And thank you for all those great videos and information on the new Epic Park. I mean, I'm excited as well. So yeah, so thank you so much. Just to wrap up, as you all know, we work very closely with Spoiled Agent. And if you go to our landing page and on the Spoiled Agent website, we have a huge flyer with some great offers for you to be able to come and experience the destination firsthand. So if you haven't done so already, I know this is the most viewed when I get my monthly stats, but if you haven't done so already, please go to that site for some great reduced admission pricing and special hotel and vacation home pricing as well for your own personal use. And then as we mentioned at the beginning, we have an epic prize today. which is 4 park passes to Universal Orlando Resort, valid for 3 days, 3 parks. So thank you so much, Lydia, for donating that prize. One lucky winner who has listened for the duration today will qualify to win the prize. And thank you, Lydia, for your fantastic partnership and a great presentation. And I don't know, Susan, if we have any questions that you could run through.
Well,
I was too busy being Vanna White.
You did a great job, but I'm still absorbing those amazing videos. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And lots of comments on Facebook and on Zoom. I'm sure you saw them. What a great presentation, ladies. What a great combination. Yes, we have some questions for sure. Always, right? Okay, we're gonna just look at Facebook quickly because I know that's over here. Charlene's asking just to confirm the Facebook page. Do you mind going back just for a second?
So I can scan the QR code?
Please.
Okay, one moment, please.
Charlene, on Facebook, this one's for you. There you go. If you don't mind leaving it up for a little bit. Perfect.
Yep.
And just a reminder, you guys, if you're on Zoom, please just put the questions in the Q&A box. Okay, well, I'm going to get to one that's, I feel, urgent. Okay. Someone has clients leaving Friday and they want to book tickets. So is it under Vax or where do they go for that,
You can still do it. Yeah. Go into theme park tickets and features only in Vax, or you can call the call center.
Perfect. Well, that's it.
Yeah.
Today it worked perfectly. You got
Still
someone who
never,
wants
it's
to
never
book.
too late.
Okay, Tammy, I like your question because I can relate. So what would be the best theme park for adults?
Well, they're all great for adults.
Good for you.
Truly and honestly, we are a playground for adults only as well, not just for kids. We are good for all ages. So, I mean, boys weekend, girls weekend, you know, we have something for honestly everybody in all of our parks. There's not a specific one. We have Harry Potter in both parks. I mean, if you want to go on Velocicoaster, you know, then you're going to head over to Islands of Adventure. It depends on what you're looking for. But yeah, there's really something for everybody in all parks. There's no specific, we have things for kids in both parks. So it's kind of even.
For sure. That's great.
Take a look at the park map and see, you know, take a look and see what you want to see, but you're going to want to go to both. So
one stop for everyone.
One stop.
I guess also they're asking like people, maybe one that has more roller coasters and things. Is there one specific for that?
Excuse me. We have roller coasters really in both parks. And depends on, again, you know, some of the attractions. Again, everybody loves all the different rides, but if you're going to say best ride ever, some of the ones that kind of are hashtag best ride ever, Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure. And it's in the
my
same
favorite.
Yeah, my favorite too. So that is in the same park as the Velocicoaster, which is also, you know, a lot of fan favorites. You know, it's kind of, you know, you're either team Velocicoaster or team Hagrid usually. So those are both in Islands of Adventure. But then we also have, you know, we have the Hulk coaster as well in Islands of Adventure. And then we have Hollywood Rip Ride Rock and Universal Studios. So, you know, just it really depends on what you're looking for. So maybe Islands of Adventure has probably a little more roller coasters, but again, there's lots to do in both parks.
Okay, great. Something for everyone. Okay, so Christopher on Zoom, can the special event tickets and RIP tickets be purchased through suppliers like travel brands? Are they only available directly through Universal?
I don't know the product for, I support Universal Parks and Resorts Vacations, so I truly can't answer that question. I don't believe that any of the Canadian wholesalers have these specialty products.
Okay, so go to you guys direct. Excellent. Okay, so Vax, someone's asking, Catherine's asking, is Vax available to Canadians? For the Canadians?
Oh, absolutely. Yep. So we Universal Parks and Resorts Vacations supports US and Canada.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so Tammy wants to know, is February like a good month to go to Volcano Bay?
It can absolutely be a good month. You know, it's Florida, so it's Orlando. You never know what's going to happen. It could be hot one day and then cooler the next. So it's a great time to go because it's not going to be as busy as long as the park is open. Now, in saying that, we very rarely close Volcano Bay, only if it's going to really drop down to, now again, I'm talking Fahrenheit because I always hear about the weather in Fahrenheit. Usually if it dips down past under like 68, we're going to close Volcano Bay. So January seems to be the month that we close the most. So in February, you know, again, it's going to be a little bit nicer. So it is a great time to go. Again, if you're going for a longer duration, you have a pretty good chance that it would not be closed, even if it is inclement weather for a day. Then, you know, you're still going to be able to get in as well. So yeah, absolutely. I was the only one there too. Once I was there in January. Perfect weather. It was 70 and you know, no lineups. It was great. You're gonna, the Canadians are have no problem with that. So
I was just gonna say
the local Floridians and from Orlando, they're not going to go during that time period.
They think we're crazy.
Yeah.
Right? I know they think we're crazy, but
it's a good time. Sabrina, hi Sabrina. She's asking, with Epic, how many days do you recommend for Universal Parks?
Well, that's a really good question because Epic isn't really open yet. So what I'm going to say is I didn't really talk about the ticket structure for Epic today, just because, again, we're limited for time and because it hasn't really been announced yet. So, you know, I've been kind of advised not to really do, you know, live trainings on it. But if you do go to the partner community, the Universal partner community, it is released on there. So long story short, you're not going to be able to buy a one-day ticket into Epic Universe from the get-go.
Okay.
So the tickets initially, to avoid a reservation system, we've implemented having to get at least a ticket for 2 days in the regular parks, one-day Epic. You have to tack on a one-day Epic to an existing visit as well. So you're not going to be able to go on there and just go to Epic for 1 day and that's all. Well, you can, but the rest is going to kind of be a part of the ticket you're not going to use. So in saying that, how long? Again, it depends on how many of those tickets you want to buy. In the first year, Epic is going to be busy, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's Epic. These things, the ticket structure will, you know, obviously change in time, but this is how we're first releasing it.
Veronique's asking, she's trying to register right now on the Universal Partner Community. Great.
Okay,
And they're
great.
asking for an agency ID number. Is this the IATA number?
So yeah, you can put in your IATA number. If you do have any problems registering on there, you can always shoot me an email. And I can help you get into there if there's something specific. But yeah, just put in your IATA number or your CLIA number or whatever your identification is.
And Tammy, I think you're having some trouble too, and she's trying to scan, so you can reach out to Lydia.
Sure.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
pop her email one more time there for you. Perfect. And just as we chatted, guys, of course, on Facebook and on Zoom, I put both Denise and Lydia's contact information and where you can find Experience Kissimmee on the Spoiled Agent Supplier page. So what you do is you simply go to spoiledagent.com and go down to the tour operators, and boom, you're going to find them and all this great information. Okay, let's see here. Quite a few questions. Okay, so Rosa's asking if you're able to speak, Lydia, about commission for selling the tickets.
So the commission is the best thing to do is, because it does fluctuate depending on the type of ticket, is if you head over to when you are in Vax Vacation Access, there is a commission, there's a commission sheet that has all of the commission. For ticket only, it's anywhere between 5 and 10%. So the best thing is to go over on there and we go under the resources section in Vax. There's a drop down that will have the commission guide. Of course, you know, if you have any specific questions, you could always contact me as well, but it does fluctuate between 5 and 10, depending on the ticket.
Okay, great. I was looking at some guys on Facebook as well, some similar questions. So yes, guys, they've been answered. Okay, so I know Tiffany just really wants to know if you have any idea of the date opening for Epic. She's so excited.
Yeah, nice try though. I do not know. I don't know I truly don't know the answer. I wish I did, but I don't know. So we will find out in the next little while, let's say, as to what that opening date is going to be. But I wish I knew.
We can't spill the tea here today, guys.
I know we can't. No, we can't. So just stay patient and you will be learning about it in the near future.
Okay, great. And I guess Catherine's like, is Vax the only way to book the tickets?
You can call, you can book over the phone, or you can book in Vax. There is no difference in commission per se if you book over the phone or in Vax.
Okay. And Linda's having some time, but she wants to find, where can she see the 3 days and 2 free tickets? Where can she find that?
So you will see that in the drop down under theme park tickets and features only is where you go for ticket only. So it's in there. You know, sometimes you need to scroll a little bit. There is a lot of product on there. Usually when you go over to the left-hand side, you can click on the filters and just click on ticket. And then you should be able to see that on there. But it is, I don't know if it's called a promo ticket, but it is in there. So if you have any trouble, please let me know. You could always contact the call center. 1-800-224-3838 was that phone number that was on that previous slide, but that is the number for our call center.
Okay, great. And Tammy, just to reiterate, all parks have something for everyone. Okay, just one of our questions. Well, I checked in on Facebook and Zoom, and you guys did a great job doing the entire presentation day. We learned a lot. And I can say honestly, ladies, you had our attention. There's no question about that.
Great.
What a great crowd. And I want to thank you guys and the very generous prize, Lydia and Denise, for organizing all this today. You guys did a great job together. What a great collaboration.
Thank you, Susan. And thank you,
you,
everyone,
Susan.
for joining us today.
Thanks, everyone.
And if you get an email from Denise or Lydia, it's really good news, guys. Really good news.
Fingers crossed.
All right, everyone's saying thank you on Facebook and on Zoom. You ladies, it's been wonderful connecting with you both. And thank you for your time. And Denise, a great partnership, and all the spoiled agents for joining us either over lunch or coffee, whatever time it is for you within Canada. So thank you. Thanks, Lydia. Thanks, Denise.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Bye,
Take
everyone.
care.
Bye.